Today I will attempt to install a Lexus IS300 steering wheel cover that I got from AliExpress. It was dirt cheap, 20 euros. So I will give it a go. It came with some stitching supplies and instructions. And I wanted to see if it is possible to do it yourself, or should I get a professional to help? So my original steering wheel is all white from here and all done. The instructions told me to put a double-sided adhesive tape temporarily on these sides, but I managed to pull this cover on here without any issues. Be careful not to put it the wrong way around. These shifter sides here are different, and I think this part here also, the width is different, so be sure that you put it the correct way. Checking things out in the daylight, I am really happy with this, and I'm sure that these edges will disappear once I go the other way around. So currently it's only one way stitched. Bottom part here I have a tiny place here, but I think I can later fix it with some string. But my main concern is still this area. I was tightening and the string broke here, and I lost like 10 centimeters or something of string because I had to cut it and tie it up again and whatnot. And then of course on the other side I ran out of string, so now I'll have to undo the whole upper part. And really it takes at least like a meter of string or even more to make this big pass here, so really take a long one for that. So I opened this up again because I fucked up, and it was actually good because now I used this pry tool like per the instructions, of course, and I managed actually to squeeze this leather behind here. So I used not this big tip but the smaller tip, and it actually worked really well. The same stuff has to be done on the other side. For that I opened the door and I did it from here. So I used this pry tool like from here, and then I just turned the steering wheel to the other side and did the other side as well. Now it looks way better, I would say, and I'm now going to stitch this part here, and hopefully these will stay nice. Though I am concerned about this part here. I think later when I have finished everything I will stick through the needle from here and pull it down here, then it will keep it nicely tucked inside here. And here of course we still have gaps, but like I said, I only went one way with the string, so hopefully when I go the other way it will seal up all these gaps between the two leather strips as well. So I finished stitching the upper part here, and frankly I was mostly standing outside the car here, and then I could do from both sides fairly easily and had good control. Definitely do this in the daylight. I did it before with a flashlight, and it's way easier. Even if you have a good flashlight, then daylight is just much better thing. And from the rear it looks like this. I also stuck it in here, and I think when you're sticking it, it's most important to first get this corner here, and then I went to here and here. So or you can start from here. I think one I did so that I started from here, did the corner and went to the long. Here it's really easy to get it, but this corner here is the most difficult. So I finished the second line, started from here, went to here, and before I had these edges that no matter how hard I stick them between, they will pop out. So I made a few circles here, and you can see it, now it's stuck pretty well, it won't pop out. And then I actually continued with the same string all the way to here. And here I did a similar thing, that I actually put the string through here and pulled the edges out a bit from here and needled it. So now it's actually sewed shut, and these two edges from here pull each other. From this side I haven't done it yet, so you can see here these are loose. So basically stick the needle through the edges here and pull them down here and do the same here. So this way you will tuck it in. I think I could have used less force on the first time around, because when you go the second time it really tightens it up without any real effort. And you can see all the leather gaps are now gone. Only a tiny bit was left here, but that was probably my mistake. On the other side I managed to get it. Clearly this is not professional work. You can see that the tightness and the pattern isn't great, but I'm sure I'll get used to it and never notice it when I drive around. Considering that this is less than 20 euros, so far I'm happy. I'll just do this part now, and time-wise, I would definitely reserve at least 8 hours. Unless you have done it before or you're a professional. Also, these parts here, when you're stitching, you don't really need to put much tension because these parts are very loose, kind of. Like they don't require you. Or you will pull it out from here and then this leather will overlap, so be careful with that. I think here it happened to me a bit that you can see that this leather here goes over the leather here, so well, it is what it is. Like maybe I'll manage to kind of push it back and get it better, but you know, whatever. These corners I'm not extremely happy with, but this seems to be a problem of skill. And otherwise it looks nice. Like, I mean, it looks 1,000 times better than before, and it actually feels nice. If you have a manual and you don't have these buttons, then I'm sure this part here is 100 times easier. I mean, this bottom part here was really easy. I think if you take your time and you're willing to go back if you make a mistake, this is actually very valid project. Like I said, I've never done something like this before. I never used the double-sided tape that came with the set or kit, especially because I was worried maybe I have to take it off and then my old steering wheel would be very sticky. So yeah, like I hope you liked the video, and see you next time.